Oh, little mute check. I'm not muted. Feels good. Feels good to know that I'm not muted. But what's up, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. It's good to be. I feel like a talk show host. It's good to be here. What's going on, everyone? All right. Anyway, let's get a tweet out nice and quick so we can get started. Dig into some stuff. You know what I mean? Ooh, you know what? Let me say this, because there's a new thing. Check it out. We don't know what is this exactly? Beginning a new era for the contest. This new champion reveal trailer sets the stage for the looming peril threading. Looming peril threading. Is that supposed to be threading or threatening? The battle realm. I don't know, man. I'm not good with words. Who am I to critique the way this was written? But looming peril threading the battle realm. Watch the premiere this Friday. Okay, so let's do something with this tweet here. Let's see. Indeed, yet level champions. Actually, before we get to that, because I don't know exactly what I want to say. The Midwest Whale with the 12 months, dude. Where's the banana bush though? Your banana bundle. It's supposed to sprout into a bush. Wait, hold on a sec. YouTube is not receiving enough video to make... What? I'm not lagging at all. Why is YouTube giving me this error message? I have 0 dropped frames. Weird. The stream shouldn't be laggy for you guys, right? I'm watching the playback right now, and it doesn't look laggy on the playback. All right, anyway. Sorry, I got distracted. But Midwest Whale, thank you for the 1 year, dude. 12 whole months. It must be like a day away or something like that from giving you the full banana bush. But either way, man, thank you very much for the continued support. No lag here. Okay, YouTube is a lie. Remember, that's true, dude. YouTube is a lie. That is very true. All right, Trevor Brinkman sending over a buck as well, and just like what happened the other night on the slap, it in keeping with tradition, it cannot go to anything but a super chat. So, slap, Trevor, thank you very much. I don't see any message from you, so I'm assuming that was just for the slap. Thank you very much. Haley Miracle, ooh, by that much, Haley. Saying so close yet so far, so close yet so far indeed. Where's my guy Shed? I don't know. He still comes around, but he's usually not in the streams at the start of the streams, as of late. But Haley, thank you very much. Appreciate the support as always. Christian sending over 2 as well, saying ABG first rank 3, Colossus or Red Mags. Thanks, man. Oof, that's a little bit tough, actually, man. That's a little bit tough. They're both totally viable at rank 2, is what makes this tough. Because I think Magneto is the champion that's more important to have just in general compared to Colossus. But Colossus, you know, like the fights that Magneto dominates, he's going to dominate whether he's rank 2 or rank 3, right? Whereas Colossus, I mean, having that extra health and attack and stuff like that, it's nice. It helps. I'd probably still say Magneto, though. Actually, let me ask you this. Do you have either of these champs as a 5-star? Yeah, I'm lacking a blooming. Listen... We all bloom at different points in our lives. There's nothing wrong with being a late bloomer. But anyway, if you have a Magneto, if you have like a 565 Magneto that's awakened, and maybe this is an unawakened 6-star that you're talking about, then I would just continue to play the 5-star Magneto. In which case, I would go with Colossus. But if this is your Magneto, if you don't have the 565 version of the champ, then yeah, I would say rank 3 this Magneto. Although most of the time he still is going to crush opponents with a single special 3, whether rank 2 or rank 3. He won't every single time. And it's a pain in the ass to build back up to a special 3 when you wanted that special 3 to seal the deal. So, a little bit of overkill isn't the worst thing. Don't have either as 5 stars? Okay, I would say Magneto then. Yeah, I'd say Magneto. Pixie Bell, Clarissa, saying BGBG, I awaken 6-star Kingpin. Thoughts? Great dupe. Fantastic dupe, Pixie Bell. Kingpin, amazing champion. Assuming you have willpower. He's amazing. He's an amazing champion, and his dupe is nice. He doesn't really need SIGs. The initial dupe is good enough. If you ever do get him to like SIG 60, if you just keep pulling him out of crystals, well then taking him to SIG 65 will reach like a next breakpoint for the champ. But otherwise, I would just leave him at SIG 20. And yeah. Good pull. Great pull, actually. All right, let's get this tweet out so we can actually get in some action. What do we say about this, man? This is different. This is a champion reveal is something totally different. Let's see. New beginnings. Well, let's say this. Champion reveal trailer. That sounds cool. Any chance for a solo competitive mode trailer? BS. No. Okay. Champion reveal trailer sounds cool. Any chance for solo competitive mode trailer? PS tweet. All right. Good to go. Is iBomb good? Yes. Although I have to say I'm biased because I helped design iBomb. But yes, I think iBomb's good. I think he's quite good indeed. Yeah, what do you think the rewards for 7.4 are going to be? I don't know. A new title. Materials that if you didn't spend on getting champs to rank 4, you can get them to, you can get 1 to rank 4, I would guess. Maybe class-based 6-star Nexus crystals, or maybe just a regular one. I don't know. I don't really think about the rewards all that much because that just leads to disappointment in the long run. So, because the rewards are usually not going to be as good as people imagine them to be. So yeah. Would you say Herc is good unawakened? Yes, I would. His awakened ability is very, very powerful. It's, in my opinion, what makes the champ kind of OP. But even without the awakened ability, still very strong. Wait, hold on a sec. How do I get to... Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, I'm an idiot. All right. I got it now. I didn't realize. I was like... I didn't realize there was a gap right here. So I was like, wait a minute. I gotta like walk all the way up here and then get to the teleporter or something like that. But I was just missing the teleporter. All right. Sometimes the game's more confusing when you use the little guiders. At least for me. Maybe it's just me getting confused. But either way. Let's move. Let's go. Messiah, 7/10, saying, yo. Bold man, hashtag Messiah for mod. Thank you for signing. Get to makeup. Chop, chop. Let's go, people. Messiah. You're talking about Pixie Bell, right? I've been trying to get her... I've been telling her this all day. Clarissa, chop chop. We got a movie, we got a TV show to make. We're making both at the same time. Dude, and YouTube is still giving me this error, telling me that my stream is lag. I think, you know what it is, man? I think YouTube at this point just anticipates lag because they are like, oh yeah, this guy's been laggy forever because Comcast sucks. So we're just gonna keep telling you that you're lagging even when you're not. It's really bizarre, but I keep getting this message popping up that's telling me I'm not sending any data to YouTube, even though you guys are telling me there's no lag. And on my end, it seems like there's no lag either. Weird. Anyway, PG, watch your streams every day and absolutely love them. Don't stop doing it. Is it Jaffer? Jaffer? Ah, man, I'm not sure. I'm so sorry if I'm messing up your name, but thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Gotta make food. I shall return. Casual Cashew, I hope you're bringing some food for the rest of us, man. Actually, I'm kind of full tonight. For once, I actually don't want any more food. By the end of the stream, I'll probably want more food. But, yeah. Just had a nice bowl of beans, you know, before the stream, so. Afternoon, BG. What up, Scarco? Stream is lagging just a bit. Wait, is it lagging just a bit? Everyone else said the stream was fine. M. Bell saying stream fine here. Okay. Yeah, and on the playback, I'm not seeing any sort of lag either, so I don't know. Problem, not the problem. At this point, I can't even tell. Should I awaken 5-star Angela or King Groot for Act 5 and Cav? Ooh, good question. I'd probably say King Groot. If you have some SIGs, if you can get them to at least like SIG, I think we said SIG 40 at like a bare minimum. We were kind of saying SIG 40 at a bare minimum for like the what's it called version, the 6-star version, but same thing would apply to a 5-star, I would say. If you can pump a few 6 stones into him, and I mean keep pumping him into him too. The 6 stones are valuable for that champ all the way up to SIG 200. Why did I use White Mags' pre-fight ability when I was going in here with APOC either way? That was stupid. Oh well. How the SIGs? Okay. Yeah, I think I would say King Groot. Angela is a fantastic champion. Her SIG, very strong as well. But King Groot, in my opinion, is just on another level. So. IBG, I'm almost uncollected. Alright. Michael, keep at it. You'll get there before you know it. It'll feel like it'll take forever, but you'll get there before you know it at the same time. BG is like Santa, but you leave a bowl of beans out for him instead of cookies. Dude, that and I don't have presents. But, in every other way, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got some reindeer. Got a sleigh. I will eat whatever is put out. As long as it's in bean form. Come on, Wasp. You're gonna die to the special one, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, try out Dragon Ball Legends. Just a suggestion. Smiley boy, appreciate the suggestion, but just not interested. Also enjoy the streams. Unfortunately, keep running out of data. Makes end of month rough. Yeah. You get that warning message. You're running out. You've used almost all of your data. Yep. 6-star rank 2 King Groot doesn't auto Winter Soldier yet. Yeah. Well, wait. At that rank, I think you can do it at a high SIG level. But even if you can get beyond Winter Soldier, then like the next fight would probably take you out either way. King Groot, he's definitely good at auto fighting in Realm of Legends, but yeah, him in particular, like he needs every last little bit of firepower you can get on him. Until we enter like 6-star rank 4 territory, at that point it'll just be a total joke. I think I did see one person at least with a 6-star rank 4 King Groot. But if I remember correctly, maybe like only one. There's got to be more than one out there in the wild, but I think I only saw one. Anyway, John Schlamp seeing over Looney saying, you grace us with your presence each and every day. Also tweet. Just like Santa Claus, huh? Alright, let me see here. The tweet. Oh, I just realized too. Oh, man. Presents. Like presents. Boo, dude. Alright, anyway, where's your tweet? Let me see. Let me sure. John, what is this? What? don't know what to say here, so here's my life story. JK, just some words to waste your time. Enjoy. Oh. Is this you? Is this you making this jump? That's a good flip, dude. That's good form right there. You had a nice leap, nice takeoff. Tucked the legs in. Perfect landing. That was nice, dude. That was awesome. I would have fell on my ass. Yeah. I would not have made it all the way around. My ass would have fallen right here. And then I would have slid backwards towards the shed. Yep. Yeah, that's me. Okay. It was a good flip, dude. It was a good flip. Makes me want to get on a trampoline. Because that was the only time I was ever able to actually do a flip. Is on a trampoline. Eric Nelson sent over to saying, mind blown tweets. Let's see, what do we got here? This is a crazy perspective. These picks are 20 months apart, June 2020, and today I went from having 1 rank 4 and just about to get uncollected to having 13 rank 3s and 18 rank 5s. This is how impactful spending can be. Spending plus all the other effort you put into things. It ain't just spending. But, okay, this is the before. Definitely not super noteworthy compared to what I know your account looks like these days. Dude, I like how the background changes too. Like, it's all this calm, blue, soothing tones to roster. Oh man, my throat. That was a bad noise I made. Hurt myself. All right, anyway. No, dude, the roster's looking sick. It's looking real good. Very nice, man. Some big old gains right there. There was a couple other tweets that caught my attention as I was scrolling to find yours. White Mummy, what is this? PG, here's what I made for Mike's contest on Quicksilver Special 3 suggestions. Yeah, this is cool, man. This is really cool. I like it. That's a very well done animation right there. Dang, dude. I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. Sick. All right. I'm guessing Mummy's in here. I didn't see a message from Mummy, but let me see. Oh, here we go. IBG, hope you're having a great time. Tourist, please again. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's cool, dude. I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, there was one other one that caught my attention too. From I'm Bleh. What is this? Guess I don't have to choose now. Oh, yeah. To pick up yesterday's bundle, and now plan to rank Shang-Chi, Hitmonkey, and Thor Rags for Prestige. Oh, dude, that's right. You are close to forming 1. And you double up on skill. I got you. There it is, man. Moving up to a top AQ Alliance. Still wish I got a Cosmic for Surfer, but I'll get it eventually. Hitmonkey for solo competitive. Okay. I think it's, I do think he's going to have some kind of impact on it. We'll see. Only time will tell. But, I think he is going to have some kind of impact. I think so. Alright, let's keep this quest moving. Thanks, BG. It was all hand-drawn animation. Dude, well done, man. It's really cool. It's pretty sweet. They said science? Question mark for... Are you talking about Quicksilver? Yeah, Quicksilver science. Hey, been struggling with masochism. I have people that give a lot of buffs, so I think I'm screwed. Must be saying give a lot of debuffs, right? Just to be clear. It's the debuffs that trigger masochism. Yeah, you might need to rank up some other champs. The Despair Mastery can really help you out, though, if you haven't picked that up yet. It's the reason I usually recommend investing in masteries before opening up crystals with your units. The Despair Mastery can turn any champ that has lots of debuffs into a champion that will prevent a lot of healing. Now, the opponent, they can still shrug off your parry and stuff like that a lot of times if the timer lines up right, but the healing won't be nearly as much. You'll prevent a lot of the healing if you have 3 out of 3 Despair, and you're applying like a bunch of bleeds or something like that. And then the fights won't be as long, and you, of course, won't lose as much health getting through the fights, and then hopefully you're able to make it through the quest. Let's get rid of that title real quick. Good. Let's go back to the arena. BG just got a 5-star. Claire, what is your thoughts? Please tell. Claire is an amazing champ. That's what my thoughts is. Yeah. Got tons of utility. Damage output not through the roof, but doesn't matter when you can be bleed immune, poison immune, or incinerate immune, or have healing, power control, or extra burst damage, depending on your mode. You change the mode by ending your combo in a light attack instead of a medium. And yeah. Well worth ranking up, one of the best gems in the game. So my Mystic is currently Purgatory, Mangog, and Dragon Man. Which would I rank? Dragon Man's the best out of that bunch, I would say. Is Corvus Glaive good? Yes. Corvus, known to be one of the best champs, or one of the most popular champs in the game, I should say. Claire's Bay. This is true. Claire, very strong. Hello, Brian. I finally figured out how to play my rank 2 6-star Eye-Hulk. Nice. That's good, man. A lot of people dig that champ. OBG question again. Guillotine 29 or Stark Spidey, both 4 stars. Which can help me finish a lot of content? I would consider them both to be about equal. Guillotine 29 and Stark Spidey. In the right hands, I would give the edge to Guillotine 2099 just because she's got immunities. Her damage potential is higher in longer fights. She's got healing and stuff like that. But the thing is, you have to be able to hold a combo with Guillotine 2099. Whereas Stark Spidey, you don't have to hold a combo. You do ideally have to build up some poise charges, but I don't consider that to be quite as difficult as holding high combos with Guillotine 2099. So, yeah, slightly higher potential of Guillotine, I think. But in the average player's hands, I'd put them about equal, I think. So you can honestly take that for what you will. If you do feel comfortable holding high combos, yeah, favor Guillotine. If not, just play whichever feels more comfortable to you. If you sneeze and fart at the same time your body takes a screenshot, it is known. Wow. What are you screenshotting? The club, hashtag club cataclysm raid. Hey, thank you for the raid. Appreciate the raid, guys. Thank you very much. Eric Nelson sent over another 2 saying tweet. Let me see. Where's the next tweet? What do we got here? Just bought Cruelty and have the more common mastery set up. What's your rating? How many bananas out of bean cans? Let's see. Well, I'm really not a fan of this mastery, so these feel like wasted points largely for the time being. The extended fury duration. There are times where it could be good. Actually, wait, is this extended duration or is this potency? I can't remember which comes up first. Don't bother putting in the chat. I'm already looking. It is okay. It is extended duration. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm really not such a fan of that mastery. There are some very specific cases where it can be good. Like, I don't know, Kamala Khan versus 6.2.6 champion boss. Maybe a couple others, but for the most part, not a good use of points. So you're getting some deductions as a result. This is okay, except, yeah, you got an extra point in Salve here that's doing nothing for you. And then this is okay. Don't always need max dexterity, but I think for the time being it's fine to sink points there while you're getting other stuff unlocked. So I'd give you about 7 bananas out of bean cans. But I would definitely make the adjustments. Take out 4 points here. Take out the 1 point here. And then if you want to, you could take out 2 points there. And that'll give you a whole bunch of extra points to put in things like despair, or if you did want to swap to suicides, like I know you've mentioned a few times in the past, or if you run bleed-based champs, you could put the points in deep wounds, or if not, assassins, things like that. Would definitely improve your masteries a bit. Sup, BG? What up, Lizer? How you doing? Love salve? Well, if you love it so much, why don't you just kidding. Why don't you put 3 points in it? 2 points is odd. Very odd. I still don't think it's worth it. I think salve is an amazing mastery when you're newer to the game and you're oh, you said you need that point for willpower. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I would say putting that point in some other spot would be better. Pretty much any other mastery, I think, would be better. If you don't want to get the resistance masteries, then I would say even a point in stand your ground is not the worst idea. But I would maybe just go extra point in greater vitality, even though it doesn't add much. Yeah. But salve, it's an amazing mastery when you're working with like low star level champs, but when you're using 6-star champions, it's just not gonna have any kind of impact whatsoever. And it's like, honestly, the mastery is kind of being devalued by all the champs that have heals these days. Once upon a time, there was very few champions in the game that actually healed themselves, and it was actually even more important to find ways to self-heal. But these days, I mean, plus quests used to be longer too. These days quests are not as long as they used to be either. So it's a little bit of a weird situation, the tables turning in MCOC in that way. Technically 2 points is even, BG. All right, you know what, Corey? Because I said having 2 points is odd. Right, you know what, man? Boo, dude. Boo. All right. Wait, Eric Nelson, you sent over another 2? You did send over another 2. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I think everybody saw your message, though. Love salve, and yeah, I need that point for willpower. Okay. All right. I've won fights while having 3 of the 3 salve and surviving with 10 health. Yes, I'm not saying that it's impossible for it to make an impact, and having that point in salve is better than not having any point in any mastery, but keep this in mind. If you won that fight with 10 health remaining, you would have won the fight with more health remaining had you have dealt more damage in some way, or had you had a higher impact resistance mastery that actually, yeah, there is no cost for this mastery, huh? There's only a cost for physical resistance. Yeah. So something like energy resistance, this will prevent more health loss than what you can recover with that second point in salve. Like, it's super weak. This you know, is also not incredibly strong, but it's a better filler option than having, you know, what is it, 120 health plus 15% on top of that, so like 140 health is what you're getting out of this mastery. 140 health. Not a whole lot. Miss BG so much that I've started watching late night YouTube again. Oh no, Lizer. Do I need to return to Fort Loki just so that you don't mess up your sleep habits? How do you feel about Airwalker? You know, I never spent a ton of time with Airwalker. He doesn't seem to be super strong, but he also has a bit of potential once you get him ramped up, it seems. But I don't really have personal experience with the champ to really tell you that way, you know? Do you know who's getting buffed throughout the next few months? Sort of, yeah. February has no new buffs. March has a buff for Psycho Man. And then no one knows what's happening after that. No one knows what's coming in April. I don't know if I'm the only one getting this bug, but sometimes when I parry, the opponent doesn't get stunned. I mean, it's kind of been an ongoing issue for a little over a year now, where the timing hasn't totally been precise. It's one of the reasons why Kabam keeps giving out compensation packages and stuff like that. Although it's improved over time, I don't really notice any issues with it myself. But it could be that, or it could have been that depending on who you're fighting, if the opponent's reducing your ability accuracy, you're not going to be able to parry stun. If the opponent has any way of going stun immune, you're not going to be able to parry stun them. You'd still see the text pop up, but just not, the ability wouldn't actually stun them. Yes, it's the only thing that can help at this point. Well, I'm sorry, Lizer. Still can't do it. EG, guess what? I went from not uncollected in August to uncollected in early December to becoming Cav just last week. Whoa! Mr. J. That's some fast progress right there. Hot damn. Very nice. Truly have a feeling Doctor Strange is getting buffed. Interesting. Doctor Strange. Isn't there another Doctor Strange movie coming out soon? Or is that still a ways out? Hold on. I swear we just looked up like the Doctor Strange release date probably like 2 months ago, but I can't keep up with all the Marvel stuff. Let me see. Doctor Strange 2 release date. Uh-huh. Well, there we go. Maybe. May 4th. Apparently. Okay, so it could be. Dude, I hope you're right. I hope Doctor Strange does get buffed in May. It'd be amazing. But to be honest, I wouldn't get your hopes up for it. Kabam has already stated that they're, you know, slowing down on the champion buffs just because of the whole like new rework system that they have going on. So I wouldn't get your hopes too high for it, but I you know, at the same time, we gotta have hope for something, right? And I do hope that Doctor Strange is gonna get buffed. We'll see what happens. Red Dog, Senator Buck. What up, Red Dog? Saying ABG. Have you seen season 15 of Always Sunny? I've seen a few episodes. I don't know. There's some funny stuff in there from what I saw, and then some other stuff that I don't know. I still like the older Sunny better. Still happy they're making the show, and eventually I'll see the entire season, but not as excited for the show as I once was. But Red Dog, I will say this. Wait, one of the episodes is called The Gang Replaces D with a Monkey. Okay, I haven't seen that episode. I will say this though. The podcast. I don't listen to podcasts. There's no podcast out there that I listen to regularly, at least. But the Always Sunny podcast, I've listened to almost all the episodes so far. I think there's maybe like 15 of them total at the moment or something, and I've probably seen like 10 out of the 15. Something like that. And it's really good, man. I like it. I like it a lot. They basically talk about each one of, like, they're rewatching all the old episodes, and each episode focuses on, or each podcast episode focuses on, you know, the episode of the show itself. And they only talk about the show for like 5 minutes, I swear. They're like, hey, you remember this episode? Yeah, didn't hold up. Because I guess their tastes have changed. So for them, a lot of the older episodes don't hold up. But anyway, or at least in like the first season, I guess they said they're still finding their footing. But it's enjoyable. I like listening to it. I'm gonna continue to listen to it. All right, King of Arenas though sending over one of them loonies as well. King of Arenas, thank you, dude. Saying hi, BG. Can you check Twitter, please? Still hoarding units and battle chips for all year. Okay. King of Arenas, where are you up to? Let's see. So I was trying to hoard crystals for a year, but yesterday I caved. Oh. I like how before I went to Twitter, you said I'm still hoarding units and battle chips. Well, I guess units and battleships, that's different, but or is it though? I mean, where'd you get these crystals from? Or maybe they were in the offers. Either way, let me read this again. So I was trying to hoard crystals for a year, but yesterday caved. 35 Cavalier Nexus, 2 6-star crystals, 11 6-star crystals, and then a lot of 5-star Nexus and crystals, but didn't screenshot those. Dang, dude. Let's see what you got here. Okay. Awakening on Night Thrasher. Brand new Psycho Man is about to be buffed. Brand new Nightcrawler. I'm assuming that you didn't take the Awakening of the 5-star. Okay. New Eye Hulk. And oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Who needs the 5-star Professor X when you got the 6-star? Nice though, dude. Okay. I don't know if any of these are first-time dupes, but you got some good ones in here, like Penny, Silver Surfer, Diablo, along with the rest of the new bunch. Well, nice, dude. Very nice, man. Good luck in continuing to hoard your units and battle chips for the rest of the year. Don't feel too bad if you decide to cave. But good luck with your goals. Hi BG, if you want more glory, you can solo map too, and your champs aren't locked. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not too concerned about it for the moment. Maybe eventually I'll do something like that, but oh, really? You got that off? At least for right now, I don't really care about doing low-level AQ maps. Back in 2015, sure, he was strong. Put him up against Diablo today, and he wouldn't hold a candle. We're still talking Doctor Strange? Yeah. Misplaced buffs with his 6-month nerf window. Still one of the most brain-dead things I've ever seen. And I want characters to get nerfed, but I want Sentry buffed more. I mean, it's not just a nerf window, to be fair. But yes, I'm still not really a fan of what they're doing. But it's going to go both ways, buff and nerf. But yeah, it still doesn't feel great. How are you enjoying the no AQ life? It's weird. I mean, AQ doesn't really bother me to do. But at the same time, it is nice not having to do AQ. Not gonna lie, man. There's definitely times where, like, even though overall Alliance Quest didn't bother me when I was doing, you know, map 8 or whatever, there's definitely those moments where you're like, oh crap, I forgot to do my fights, and you're like right about to do something else, so now you got to do the fights, or like, you know, even though I don't go out much, you know, just having to make sure I do my fight. Like, I'll be in the car warming up the car, like, all right, let me get these fights in real quick, kind of thing. That's nice to not have to do that, but at the same time, it's like AQ really didn't bother me too much. Taking applications for our alliance? For our... When did it... Wait. Our alliance? When did this become our alliance? I saw you in there by yourself today. Oh, okay, you corrected it to your alliance. Okay. I was gonna say, did someone not make me aware of this? No, I'm not. It's just a solo alliance. That's it. Just a solo alliance. If anyone joins the alliance, then I have to hit the help button. And I'm not talking about the help button to gain loyalty. I'm talking about the help button after each round of the arena. Whereas right now I don't have to do that, and it's very convenient. Just started a new free-to-play account yesterday. Any tips? Jesse, spend the units on masteries. That's pretty much it. It's the only tip. If you have more specific questions to ask, we're here for you. But If you're investing units in masteries, then you're doing the right thing. Should I be happy? 4-star Dr. Voodoo for Act 4? Yeah, Dr. Voodoo's a good champ. Absolutely. Who do you think are the most underrated champs? For me, it is Nightcrawler, Psylocke. Oh man, excuse me, and Electra. Nightcrawler, I would agree, is a little bit underrated. But Psylocke and Electra, you lost me. I don't think those champs are underrated at all. I don't know. I mean, technically, they can both get stuff done, but, like, man, only technically. I don't know. Most underrated champs. I think Invisible Woman is pretty underrated. She might be up there for one of the most underrated champs in the game. Baldy, a man walks into a zoo. The only animal in the entire zoo was a dog. It's a Shih Tzu. Okay, I get it. Boo. Take the lap, Shalirim. Take the lap. I don't sound help if that matters. No, it doesn't. Because like I said, it's not that side of the help button. It's this side. Like when I'm done with these 3 champs in the arena, if there was someone else in the alliance, I would have to hit the little help button to clear them off the top. And right now I don't have to do that. When you're the only one in the alliance and no one can help you, then you don't have to request help. I guess that's the better way of putting it. I don't want to have to request help. Eric Nelson sent over to the Buck saying, so could a way to get more points in a grind be no alliance, or does the time reduction make up for it? The time reduction makes up for it. Sort of. Kind of. I mean, if you didn't need anyone's help, then I guess technically you could save time by not being in an alliance, but usually I would say the time reduction does help. But man, now that I think about it, like, I don't know. I mean, hitting help on like 3 champions, it doesn't really take that long, right? But if you're putting in like on a really big grind, if you put in like 1,200 rounds, right? Like that's my peak record at least. Other people have gone above that even. But just thinking about my maximum, it was 1,200 rounds. So we're talking about hitting the help button 3,600 times. And even if it only took like 1 second each time, which sometimes it takes more than a second if the game's laggy or something like that. But 3,600 divided by 60 equals 60. I should have been able to do that math in my head, but I didn't. Yeah, so that's, hold on. Am I doing this right? Is that literally an hour of hitting help buttons? Is that correct? Is that right, dude? That sounds high for some reason, but like, damn, dude, that's crazy. I think that's correct. I'm trying to think if I messed up the math anywhere. I messed up the calculations anywhere. But I think in a big grind, you could potentially spend an hour just requesting help on your own champions. Not to mention that the help button comes back up halfway through their cooldown. That's true too. So it could be more than 3,600 times that you're hitting the request help button. Eric Nelson, by the way, thank you for another buck. I was reading that before I saw the super chat. That's crazy, man. I guess I never really thought about it. I knew that it was annoying. I just hitting the button, everyone knows it's annoying, right? But I never really did the math on exactly how long it takes to do that. It's 6 minutes, not 1 hour? No. 6 minutes would be 360 seconds. No, man, it's like an hour of your time in a big grind like that. That's crazy, man. Damn. Okay. Anyway, back on the grind. That's nuts. BG, make your alliance a free-to-play alliance exclusively? Nah, man. Why would I want to do that? First off, it goes against what I was just saying. It would introduce the help button again, which I don't want. And then second, I got nothing against people spending. I don't want to divide myself in the community to only playing with people that don't spend. Did you another comment? I'm not sure if you want to look up summoner profiles. Summoner profiles I can't do, man. But I can't do Twitter. Well, rip then. To show you what team I got cap with. Yeah, Mr. J, can't do it. Twitter's free. Everyone can do Twitter. I get if you don't want to do Twitter because, yeah, signing up for social media accounts and stuff like that, it's annoying. It's a pain in the ass. But if I look up profiles in-game, then I can't actually play the game. So that's why I would use Twitter, so I could still grind while looking up accounts. Hobby G, would you ever consider doing rank up roulette again, you know, for the people? Probably not, Chris. Rank up roulette was fun. I thought I was going to do more of it, but... like, pretty much all my rank ups need to go to, like, champs that are going to have more of an impact. Especially, like, now more than ever. So, technically his alliance is entirely free to play. That's true. That's true. For asking something you already spoke about. I'm a new subscriber. Oh, no, you don't have to apologize for asking. Dude, the same questions get asked every single night. It's okay. I don't expect everyone to know the answer to these questions. I don't expect anyone to be in here always. So ask away. Never feel bad about asking questions. Other people in the chat will also help to answer them. So just also know that since I'm outnumbered, you can, you know, feel free to accept the answer of the other people in here. They're also very smart. Smarter than I am. Let's drop the new rating system and get a new help system. Oof. I mean, I wouldn't mind just saying let's drop them both. Let's drop the help system and the rating system. Language BG Messiah. Wait, did I say something bad? Or I mean, maybe are you talking about for the zoo joke? If you're behind in the chat at the moment or something like that. No, it's a type of dog. That's why I said it. If people don't spend... Wait. If people don't spend, people can't play for free. We live in harmony. This is true. This is true. And if there were no free-to-play players, then no one would care to spend on the game. So, it's a... exactly like you said. It's a symbiotic relationship between the spenders and the free-to-players. Eric Nelson's... Another bug. Thank you, dude. And I think the help button is up 3 times in 2 rotations. So it would be an hour and a half just hitting help, assuming no lag. Well, the help button, there's certain things that trigger it to reappear. And I think those things have changed over time. So I don't know exactly what makes it reappear these days. I think if enough people clear the helps, then it'll show back up to request help. Even though I don't think the champs can be helped again. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Because I have noticed it after a bunch of people have cleared out the helps. Sometimes restarting the game can make the helps reappear. Sometimes doing another game mode like the incursions can make the helps reappear. I'm not sure if there's a way to accurately calculate it with the help button coming back. But I think at like a minimum. And again, this was for a big grind. This was for like a 1,200 round grind. then yeah, I would say at a minimum, I think it's an hour of hitting the help button, the request help button, which is nutty. Now, as far as like, does that hurt your overall time? Well, it's spaced out, and it's not like it's taking away a full round of running your champions or something like that. So it probably still does help to be in an alliance, but it is kind of absurd how much time is actually spent hitting the help request button. Dude. Hold on a second. How many times have I hit the request help button throughout the entirety of my account's existence? Let's try to estimate this. This is a number that I almost don't want to know because, like, it's going to be a lot of time. But just like with anything in this game, you can do more than one thing at a time. You can hit the help request button while watching a TV show, or like, I'm not paying attention to the game. So it's not exactly like lost time. It's just still time and effort spent. But okay, so I've lost matches in the arena, right? And even when you lose matches, you still have to hit the request help button. So let's just round this number up to like 500,000. I don't know if I've lost that many matches, but whatever. Let's round it up to 500,000 PvP fights won. So we'll say 500,000 divided by 60 seconds, which gives 8,333 minutes. So now we are... Okay, sorry. I was just thinking about... All right, so let's divide it by 60 again. So now we have 138 hours divided by 24. So about 5.8 days. About 5.8 days of just help. That's insane. 5.8 days played of requesting help. This button has to go, guys. this button really has to go. Oh man. I might turn this into a video to try to get Kabam to pull out the help button, because it is so stupid. So dumb. New video? How many episodes of Psych could I have watched instead of hitting help? Oh my god. Phew. That's crazy though. I do think the help button should die in a fire dragon. Yes. Crazy, man. That is nuts. Well, time to leave my alliance. It's literally taking days off my life. There you go, dude. That's also assuming that you only hit it once per champ use. Yeah. Only once per champ use, too. Insane. Cloud of Contempt sent over to saying, tweet please. Cloud of Contempt. What do we got here, man? Read the above tweet. Okay. The above tweet. Arena self-identifying with this one. Oh my god, dude. Life drain. Wow. That's true, dude. The life drain arena, otherwise known as the arena. Oh man. That is madness. I really don't mind grinding the arena though. It's fun, man. Like I said, it's not exactly like these days are just gone to the arena. I'm never just sitting down playing the arena. In the same way that I'm usually not just sitting down and eating. I'm usually eating and watching something, or, you know. Hard to calculate stuff like that. But still crazy. What does help button mean? Well, when you're in the arena and after you run your 3 champions in the arena, there's a button that'll appear that will say request help. And the entire purpose of the system, well, I don't know if this is the entire, I mean, the purpose of the system, there's like an actual in-game purpose, and then there's like the kabam reason why they have it. The in-game purpose is that when you request help and someone helps you, it lowers the cooldown time that your champions have between being able to run them again. But it's a pretty insignificant amount of time. The only reason that Kabam has it in-game is because then you reach out to other people and you're like, oh, hey, can you please help me? Can you please log into the game and help me? I mean, some people are already logged in and stuff, but it will get more people to log back into the game. So it's really a BS system that players hate, but Kabam keeps it in place because it gets more people to log in each day. That's it. John Schlamp sending over a loony saying, would you join or host large alliance if Kabam got rid of the help button, BG? I don't know. I mean, if I didn't already make this alliance, yeah, I'd probably join one. But the thing is, like, I wouldn't really want to do anything in the alliance. There's a reason why I'm not in the alliance, like, not in an alliance right now. It's, yeah, the help button is like a very small thing at the end of the day. As annoying as it is, as annoying as we just figured out, like, quantitatively figured out how annoying it is. At the end of the day, like, I'm just not doing the alliance activities right now, so I don't need to be in an alliance. So I would kind of feel bad taking up a spot in the alliance even, because I wouldn't join AQ, I wouldn't join AW. So I don't know. But John, thank you very much for the loony. And I mean, the other thing is too, like, I wouldn't want to have people join my alliance and then be like, hey, can you start AQ? Can you start AW? And I'd be like, no. And then I'd have to deal with that every day. And then people would be like, well, then what's the point of having an alliance? And I'd be like, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't join. But then it would just go back and forth forever. And, you know, rather just not deal with it and just be in a solo alliance. If removing the help system is too tough, they could just add a sort option to put champs needing help at the bottom instead of the top. That'd be nice too. That'd be nice. Just defaulting it just to get it out of the way. Because I've very, very rarely hit the help button because I actually wanted help. Occasionally during big grinds. Even during the big grinds, I only ask my alliance mates to help out if I fell behind on a round or something like that. Otherwise, I don't actually care. What does it matter if my champs are available 10 minutes earlier than they would have been? Who cares? But sometimes it can get you out of a jam if you were late to start a round for some reason. And as our rosters have grown larger, it's just harder to kind of squeeze in a full round. Like a full, like, 3 rounds in a day or something like that, and occasionally that can help too. But be an honor to have you in my alliance, regardless of AQ or AW or not. I appreciate it, but guys, seriously, I'm not joining anyone else's alliance. All right, I'm just in this alliance. That's it. The end. Join alliance and we could not do alliance things together. Yeah. Again though, guys, just a solo alliance, that is all. Or even a help all button. Help all button would help It would be better. It would cut down on like on the request side of things. It would reduce the number of clicks to 1 instead of 3. And of course, on the helping alliance mates side of things, well, it would help a lot there too. That help button knocks off 2 hours. No, it does not. The help button does not knock off 2 hours. If you're talking about over the entirety of a 3-day round of the arena or something like that, sure. But the help button, it varies depending on your star level of champions. I don't remember the exact values. I think for 4 stars, it takes off 2 minutes each. And you could have like a maximum of... Is it 5 or 10 people that can help? I want to say 5, so I think it knocks off like 10 minutes. But maybe one of you guys can confirm, since you guys would be able to see a lot easier. 5 people? It is 5 people? Okay, max 5, yes, okay. Yeah, so I think it's so 5, right? For 5 stars and 6 stars, I think it's 5 minutes? It might even be 10 minutes for 6 stars. Uh... 5 for arena, 10 for energy. Yeah, energy I know is 10. What game changes would motivate you to go back? Hinach. Really, it's tough at this point. It's not the modes themselves. It's not Alliance War or Alliance Quest that makes me not want to play them. It's kind of just the progression systems overall. Which, like, there's no changing it, right? I don't think they can go back on it. I think they made the decision to sell stuff before it becomes available in game. And it's just kept going in that direction. And I already kind of stayed in the Alliance, hoping that they would change that around, and it just got worse. So, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, because it just ends up being so negative. But yeah, seriously, I don't know if there's anything that can be done. Maybe solo competitive will be so good that I'll just want... just to gain more resources. That way I can have more champions, more options to throw at the mode. So that's a possibility. So we'll see, but my current plans is kind of just to play the mode with my current roster with some slight alterations as I gain resources from doing solo content like finishing up 7-3, doing 7-4, doing whatever the next Summer of Pain or Grandmaster's Gauntlet looks like, side quests, things like that, which of course is not enough. It's not as many resources as if I was doing AQ or AW, but as long as I'm careful with my selections, I'll still be able to rank up some champs. I'm just not going to have the highest ranks, which, I mean, at this point, it was kind of out of the question anyway, so. I don't know why, but I can imagine you being a rock star. Well, thank you. I do have pretty long hair underneath this bald cap. That's probably why. Why you think that. Video's tangent has been going on for 34 minutes. A pretty short tangent, huh? For me, at least. Subject change. What's some advice for new MCOC content creators? I could use a Sherpa through YouTube algorithms and MCOC Twitter. I do have a few tips. I mean, first, by far, biggest, most important tip is to make content that you yourself would like to see. You'll have more fun making it. You'll have a better understanding of, like, what would be good. You know, like if I mean, everyone opens crystals, right? That feel like that's kind of part of everyone's video repertoire, right? But what do you like about crystal open? Like, if you watch crystal openings, what do you like about them? Is there something that you can do that would make certain ones more interesting? Maybe you really like brutal DLXs, but even if you can't do like the fancy things that he does, well, maybe you can take an element of it and maybe simplify it, use it in your own type of video. Also, I think it's really nice, just a really good thing to do to make helpful content. You don't have to make a ton of helpful content. I mean, that could be your entire channel if you want. There'd be nothing wrong with that. But even if, let's say, you wanted to just have like a humor-based channel or something, every once in a while, make some helpful content. People really appreciate it. If you can help them to get like the next progression title or something like that, and they'll kind of return the favor by hitting the subscribe button. Have fun with it. One last tip I would say is don't be too self-conscious about the videos that you make. It's a learning process, and when you're just starting out, very few people are aware that your channel exists in the first place. So use that time, use that opportunity to experiment, try to learn things. Don't worry too much if your video or audio quality isn't the highest. It's just a time to learn. And then as you go, things will get better, and that's when people will start checking out the videos anyway. So all those first few videos, they don't matter. Just get started. That's it. Good luck. The legendary headset. Oh man. And if you can, get a legendary headset. There's some good advice. Turjek BG, it's just Mr. J with a screenshot of the team I use for Cavs. Okay. Let's see. Mr. J. What we got? This is a team that I got uncollected in Cav with. Mainly the same champs, being Miles, Venom, Penny, Mags, and Herc. Okay. Some powerful champs there. Very nice. It's pretty interesting to see a Penny Parker. Like, Penny's a good champ. It's just that she's a newer champ to the game, so I'm not used to seeing players get like uncollected in Cav with Penny, since she's still fairly new, But nice, dude. Very nice. Kai sent over 2 saying, I'm back. School got hard. Oh man. Well, hey man, hopefully you're crushing it still. It's kind of good when it gets challenging like that, huh? Kind of good and bad. It's good to be challenged, but at the same time, it could be exhausting. Not that I would know about school, really, but, But hello again. What's up, Kai? Thank you for the 2, dude. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I've podcasted since 2013. I'm ready to upload to nobody for a couple years. Okay. There you go. Penny was your first 565. Nice. Nice. Thank you so much, Uncle Brian. Wow. I don't work at McDonald's. Can't get the legendary headset. Well, maybe you need to submit an application. Really like Penny Parker. She's a beast. I would love to get a Penny Parker myself. First 565 was Domino. Hey, speaking of Domino, I would actually love to get a 6-star. Well, I was gonna say I'd love to get a 6-star Domino Awaken and stuff like that, but to be honest, Domino, she probably needs a higher Sig level, so I don't know if I could make use of a 6-star Domino. I would love to be able to make use of a 6-star Domino, but I want her for the solo competitive mode, and yeah, look at how her damage scales. Like, one of the threatening... I mean, Domino, she's a threat for more than one reason, right? Just abilities failing randomly. That's a big issue. Sometimes she can be very passive and holds on to her specials, I've noticed. Feels like that's more common with Domino than other champs. I don't know if that's just in my head or what, but she feels more passive at times. But then, like, another big part of it is just the degen damage that comes through. This kind of unavoidable degen damage. But if the degen damage is like... I mean, this is 6-star rank 4, right? Let's lower this down even. Let's say 6-star rank 3. If you're only taking like 400 damage whenever that degen kicks in, when you're also using like a 6-star rank 3 champ, 400 damage is not very much. That's not. That doesn't start to make you sweat as you're seeing your health just kind of tick down in chunks. You know, you don't really start sweating until you get to the higher sig levels. And then look at this, man. Sig 200 is nearly 2,000 damage, just because you tried to dex and you failed to gain the precision buff or something like that. Boom, 2,000 damage. Like, I think Domino is going to be powerful for solo competitive, but I don't think I'll be able to use her. Messiah sent over to saying, hey, not to flex, Penny rank 3. There you go. Wait, what is that? Is that a dancing man? That is a dancing man. I like it. He's got like the white disco suit. There you go. Messiah, very nice. Kai sent over another two as well, saying Domino being passive. Didn't you post an Alliance War video? Oh my god, dude. Many Alliance War videos. Many Alliance War videos with Domino being passive. But yeah, I did have one like specifically because it was Seaton's Domino. And of course, Seaton's Domino was even more passive than the average passive Domino. So I had to make a video just for fun. But yeah. Kai, thank you for another 2. Samuel sending over a euro as well, saying Twitter. Okay. Samuel. Let's see if I can find you. Samuel, I don't know if I can find you. I don't think I have a tweet. Do you have a different name on Twitter? Because there's just double checking real quick. But no, there's no Samuel on Twitter here. So if you have a different name, please remember, you gotta tell me, guys. It's the only way I know how to find you. And if you don't have a different name on Twitter, well, then your account might be set to private, or it's possible the tweet is delayed because sometimes that happens when sending pictures or videos. It can take longer to upload, kind of thing. But in the meantime, Samuel, check back with you. But in the meantime, Ziski sent over 1333. Ziski, thank you, dude. Saying, yo, BG, homemade tacos for dinner tonight. Dude, there we go. Homemade tacos. Oh, yeah. Your fave taco filling, carne asada, pollo asada, ground beef, shredded chicken, barbacoa. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what barbacoa is. I don't even know what carne asada is either, but I've heard of it before. Barbacoa, I don't know if I've ever heard before. Carnitas pastor, I'm messing up. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing some of these. Langua, I'm definitely mispronounced that one. Cabeza, tripe, other. Ziski, how dare you put all these different words in here to embarrass me? Because you know I can't pronounce half these words. I don't know if I have. I mean, favorite taco filling, dude. Just super basic for me, man. Super basic. I mean, beans, dude. No. To be honest, I haven't had homemade tacos in forever, but because I make, like, burritos are just so much easier to make. Just because the way the wrap is compared to like a crunchy taco shell. And whenever I switched to burritos, I always went more like rice and beans for filling. Occasionally other stuff too, but you know. But there, like the homemade tacos, it was always like ground beef, lettuce, cheese, like shredded cheese, and hot sauce, and that's it. Very simple. Hold on, I'm looking up some of these other things though. What is barbacoa? Barbacoa. What is this, man? Okay, so it's just like some shredded meat type stuff. Is it just like a word meaning barbecue kind of thing? Not exactly sure what it is. But some kind of meat. Got it. Hold on. Carne asada. Definitely heard this before. As soon as I type it in, I'm sure I'll be like, oh yeah, this. Well, I guess I was wrong, but I guess it's like, you know, steak, some kind of steak. I don't even know like the different types of steak. When people say like skirt steak or T-bone steak or whatever, dude, I don't even know the difference. Pollo, that's chicken though, right? What is carnitas again? Let's see. It's like the same thing as the barbacoa or whatever. It's like the exact same pictures. Sorry if I'm making people hungry in the chat. Oh! Is that actually tongue? This word that I didn't know how to pronounce? Oh, that's gross. That's pretty, if that's what that is. I don't know if that's what that is or that's just a random picture. That's why it's kind of scary leaving this open. This is why I usually hide the pictures while I look them up just in case whatever pops up. Yeah, basically that just means head, doesn't it? That's why there's heads and stuff. I don't know what this stuff is. Tripe, that's a fish, I think, right? Is it? I can't tell. I claim beef honeycomb. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Never heard of that either. Anyway, done looking at food stuff. Sorry to the people that I made hungry, or potentially not hungry, looking at tongue. Beef tongue. Okay, yeah. No, there's no way I could ever do that, man. Oh, that sounds gross. Oh, cow brains is the one? No. No way. Pass. Hard pass on all that, man. Hold on, Samuel, did you ever... let me see if you ever said... No, never got a follow-up message from you, and still don't see a Samuel on Twitter, so... Sorry, man, I got nothing here to check. Cow brains is edible, dude. Listen, anything is edible. Unless it's literally poison. Or like shards of glass. Actually, even then, there's people that... Isn't there a guy that eats like light bulbs? I'm pretty sure there's a guy that like... They made a TV show out of him or something. Like a documentary where the dude was just like eating light bulbs. Just crunching on them. Like they were a bag of chips. It's got a bag of 40 watts or something, you know? Sprinkle a little cheese dust on there. Dude had teeth that looked like it looked like he was a shark. No, actually, I don't remember how his teeth looked. But, oh, man. Oh, Samuel. I do see a follow-up from you now saying, I have many tier 4 mutant and cosmic in overflow. What is the better dual class to go for? I mean, it depends on you know, what you need. It depends on Like, do you already have a bunch of champs of either of these classes? You could, I mean, you could try both. You could try going one first and then the other. But like, if you already have a bunch of mutants, then you go for the cosmic one. If you already have a bunch of cosmics, then you go for the mutant one. That's all I could really say to help, because both class types have great champs packed in there. Situation totally matters based on your current roster. Tongue tacos are so good if you find the right place to get them. Oh, Clarissa, not you too. Listen, I mean, if you guys like it, that's totally fine by me. It's just you're not gonna catch me in it. That's all. Messiah's and over 2 saying baby shark do BG shark do. I don't know how the song goes. I know it's a song, but I don't know how the song goes. And apparently you will get banned on YouTube for playing that song. That one is confirmed. There's some stuff that you could maybe get away with a little bit on YouTube. Play 4 seconds of it or something like that. But not that song. You play it for 1 second, you're toast. Someone's up in the rafters with a sniper on your YouTube account. Gone. But besides, thank you for the 2. Is Brian being a picky eater again? Oh man, I mean, I am a picky eater. But come on, I feel like this is a pretty fair one to be like, I'll take a pass. Alright, anyway, Sam Cord, Senator 05, saying, Tweeters BG, name is Lone Rancher Games, also Lord of the Beans. Okay. Lone Rancher Games. What do we got here? Found you. Saying, rank 2 suggestions. I-Bomb Kingpon. Did I just say? Kingpon. I-Bomb Kingpin and Strife at rank 2. Watch for rank 5 suggestions next. I wouldn't take any of these to rank 2. You're 54. My answer is probably going to be to go with a 5-star champ, but let's continue. Yeah, I wouldn't say don't take any of those to rank 2. Okay, here we go. Torch. Did you say Torch here? You didn't say Torch here, but Torch is a considerate. Like, Torch is worth rank 2ing. He doesn't need to be awakened. Very strong champion overall. This would be my first pick. I-Bomb is a decent choice as well. He doesn't really need to be awakened, but when your roster is a little bit on the smaller side, I'd say a champ like I-Bomb isn't quite as needed, because he's slightly more of a niche champion. He can be used in a ton of fights, but against poison immunes, ideally you're bringing in someone else, and there are a lot of poison immunes in the game, so it's not a bad wait, he's already ranked up, isn't he? Hold on. That's what you said. I-Bomb, Kingpin, and Strife already at rank 2. Okay, I understand now. I was like, hold on, why is his arrow different? And then I can kind of see the PI below the arrow here, which was already 11.7k. Okay, anyway, Torch. Torch is the only option. Rank 5 options, though. Let's see. Still waiting on a follow-up tweet from you, but Torch is a good one. I'll try to check back in a minute whenever that tweet comes in, but it has not arrived just yet. All right, Sam sending over another 5 though, saying 6-star Science Awakening Gem. I do have. Don't. Torch does not need to be awakened. I play Torch almost every single day. And I have only used his awaken ability like 3 times, roughly. I've used, it almost always in the Abyss. Outside of the Abyss, I've used it maybe once in my entire life. The awaken ability on Torch. His awaken ability, good as useless, as far as I'm concerned. In the Abyss, it's useful because it's a very long quest. And the awaken ability allows you to earn your pre-fight ability back by going through other fights. But in a regular questing situation, you want to plan out when to flame on ahead of time. So you're already saving the flame on ability for one of the tougher fights on the map. And if you're doing that, it's usually not the first fight of the map. It's usually like a boss or something. And yeah, you know, you have to save it for that. And if you use it on like a first fight of the map, well, chances are you can't use torch for every single fight in a quest. And with most quests only having 6 fights leading up to the boss these days, you know, maybe use torch for like 2 or 3 fights or something. It's probably not going to give you the awaken ability back for the boss, and if you needed it for the boss, well, you should have just held on to it in the first place. So, save the awakening. Sam, I still don't have an update on the 5 stars from you. Torch is just a really good one to go with, but yeah, if you did want me to look at the fivers, I would look at it. Ziski sending over another buck. Ziski, what do we have here? At Pixie Bell, fan of the crispy potato taco. I don't know what a crispy potato taco is, but I'd probably like that, man. I like crispy potatoes. Hold on. I will eat just about any of those fillings with enough salsa and guacamole. Okay. What did Pixie Bell say? Potato and chorizo? Man, chorizo is another one of those words where I've heard it a bunch, but I don't know exactly what chorizo is. Oh no! I thought he was dead! Oh, there we go. Pretty cool. Chorizo. What the heck is a chorizo? Let's see. Chorizo. Okay. Like a sausage. Pork chorizo. Okay. Got it. BG, are you a Jedi or Sith? Dude, I haven't even seen Star Wars, so... Yeah, exactly what Casual Cashy said. Bold to assume BG knows what a Jedi or Sith is. Yeah. I mean, I know it's Star Wars. If you asked me Sith without saying Jedi, I wouldn't have known what it was. The only reason I know it's Star Wars is because you said Jedi. Okay, here we go. Here's the update. Screenshots for 5 stars. All rank 4 to Red Hulk. Okay. Okay, so you definitely have some options here. Magneto, APOC, Shang-Chi. If you ever turn... Oh, you already have Torch 565. Okay. I probably would not... I don't think I would touch the 6-star Torch until you're ready to get that 6-star Torch to rank 3 in this case. By the way, I should have been more clear as well. It depends on what goals you currently have in game as far as which champion you should be going with, which champ you should be ranking up. I don't know exactly where you're at in the game, but if I had to guess, I would say variants, just based off of looking at your roster and your level and stuff. If that's the case, yeah, you really want to rank to get through the variants. But without any context of where you're questing and stuff, I would say Magneto, Shang-Chi, APOC, if you ever want to turn Suicide on, Omega Red, Hyperion, and then the rest of these are rank 3 at the moment, right? And you're looking to take someone else to rank 5. I mean, in the future, you've got some other good ones here too, but... Kingpin, Mole God, all that stuff. Yeah, I'd probably go with one of the mutants, to be honest. Probably lean mostly towards APOC. He's just so good to have. I'd probably go APOC or Magneto, but probably favor APOC personally. I think that's what I would do for next rank up. But again, think about where you're questing. Think about what you might need. Oh, you sent over another 2 saying hero variant. Okay. Well, I just picked out some villains. Damn it, dude. First I say torch, but then you already have torch. Then I say villains, but you're working on hero variant. Oh man, hype would be good, except... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say you already have a couple cosmics, but these are villain cosmics. So... I'd personally go with Hyperion, probably. It does hurt a little bit knowing that you do already have some cosmics, even if they're not heroes, because just whatever doing like your day-to-day questing and stuff like that, you will be a little cosmic heavy, but it's not really a bad thing. These cosmic champs, they have different purposes and they're all really good. So I'd probably say hype. Shang-Chi wouldn't be bad either. You do have Fury as a hero too, though, right? Pretty sure he's tagged as hero. So yeah, I think I'd say Hyperion. So I'd go with if that's the variant you're working on. Yeah, he's awakened too, so yeah, that's what I would do if I were you. But all those other champs that I called out, they'll be good to rank up in the future and everything too, so. Archangel wouldn't be a bad one, but I don't know. He's rank 3, so it would take a bit longer to get ranked up. Archangel wouldn't be bad to have. Archangel is just good all around the game, so. BG is a Sith. Y'all are under his reign. So am I. So what does a Sith do again? I'm guessing that's the bad one. BG, I'm working on a content creator incursion sabotage tournament. Does it sound like something you'd be interested in? Not at the moment, I would say, Aiden. We'll see though. I don't know. Feel free to send something my way on Twitter once you have like details and everything. But yeah, I'm kind of just working on. I mean, still working on MCOC videos, but like with my spare time, also working on something else that I'm excited to show you guys at some point here. While I'm kind of waiting for the solo competitive mode. Once solo competitive mode comes out, that's when I'll be more focused on MCOC again. Kind of just doing not doing any extras in MCOC at the moment. That's a better way of putting it. Still want to keep up with kind of the minimums, getting some arena action to keep the unit grind going. Still completing monthly content to get some kind of rewards in. But extra things like a sabotage tournament, not that interested in at the moment. Messiah, I don't know if I'm saying thank you, Pixie and Cash, for giving the bald man a little culture. Hashtag El Pollo Loco. Hashtag Messiah for Bod. Man, I was about to say I don't think I've ever had chicken tacos, but I must have had chicken tacos at some point. I must have. I had to have. But I usually, I mean, this was like my taco experience throughout my entire life. I don't think I've ever had like authentic tacos. It's always been Taco Bell or homemade tacos, which I just described earlier, which was just, ground beef, lettuce, shredded cheese, and hot sauce. Pretty much the same exact thing as a Taco Bell taco, except just like, fresher ingredients, the homemade version. That's pretty much it. But I must have had chicken tacos at some point. I don't know. Have you ever met Seaton? Yeah, a few times. At Comic-Con. We were supposed to have a wrestling match, a mud wrestling match at Comic-Con in 2020. But, Blame the pandemic on that one. He always punches up in content. I used him at rank 4 for quite a while. Cloud of Contempt. Who we talk? Oh, we talking about Archangel? He does. Yeah. It's a Mystic support on squad. Yeah. The hero variant is a tough one because you do need more than just 1 or 2 class types. You need a bare minimum 3 class types, and ideally all 6. So honestly, before really making more progress in the hero variant, you might want to get both those champs ranked up, Hype and Archangel. Hi, I just want to check how many people here like to defend Kabam not buffing champs and balancing. First off, why are you wording it like that, man? It sounds like you're looking to argue rather than hear someone else's perspective. I don't know if there's many people in here that would like Kabam to do balancing and stuff, but you shouldn't phrase something as defend Kabam. You should phrase it as how many people in here think this is a good idea, rather than putting people on the defensive for the way that they feel. So most antagonistic way to ask that question. Exactly. No, I don't think it's a good idea, but I also think you gotta open a conversation. If you're looking for a conversation, then you gotta open it as such. If you're just looking to fight, then I mean, to be honest, that kind of stuff is not welcome here. Straight up. Any sort of conversation about the game is welcome here, as long as it's in a constructive manner and not just setting up people to argue. That said, like I said, there's not many people that you're gonna find that will think it's a good idea. Most people don't think it's a good idea. Latoad is better all-around champ, but Sauron makes tougher Alliance War defender. They're both kind of annoying Alliance War defenders. I would agree with that, though. I do think Sauron's a little bit more annoying to fight. Yeah. In the monthly content, I think Toad was slightly more annoying, but that's just because the node setup. Not a native English speaker. Also, not everyone in the world speaks English, guys. I understand that. But I'm explaining to you how to ask the question going forward. So, just be aware of that going forward. That's all. Hi BG, I got Falcon and Thing is my 3rd and 4th 5-star. First 2 were really bad. Electra and Hood. Let me see here. Hold on. What did you say? Sorry. I was just distracted. I got Falcon and Things with 3rd and 4th. Dude, those are really good. First 2 are really bad. Electra. Okay, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say Hood is a bad first 5-star, man. Or one of your first 5 stars. I think that's good. Electra, not so much, but honestly, 3 out of the 4 5 stars that you pulled, those are really good, man. Should be happy with those, totally. Ah, man, but here's what you shouldn't be happy with. I didn't realize you were spamming. Please don't spam. There's your warning. If you continue to spam, then we're gonna ban you. Why do you guys make me say these things? It'd be nice if it was all just happy fun times. But the spam, that's also not welcome here. Personally think it could be cool if done right. I wish they'd do the testing/beta section before the champ is actually released. That'd be nice. If it was before the release, that'd be cool. It'd be a lot better, but tough to pull off, I would think. But maybe not impossible to do that before release. That's how it's done in most games. If there is a beta period, it is before release. I don't know if Kabam would do that, just because if they tested a character before release, I feel like that would hurt their sales, because it would hurt the hype of a character. Because the biggest hype around a character, unless like they get overlooked if they're like an underrated character upon release. Like maybe Spidey 2099, I think he was kind of underrated upon release, and more people use him, more and more people like ban him out in Alliance War and stuff. So he might be an exception, but I think for most characters, the biggest hype is like the day it drops. Even if the character is not very good, I think the biggest hype moment is just that instant it drops and people are like, ooh, new, shiny. You know what I mean? But if there's like a beta before then, that some of that shininess could disappear. I don't know if that's true. That's just me thinking. So don't take that as like I definitely think they would lose money on it or something like that. Just my first thoughts on it, but it would be good for the overall game, I think. I'm just saying I'm not sure if Kabam would do it, just because I know they wouldn't want to necessarily do things that would lose them money. But also, it also loses them money when people don't trust that they're getting what they pay for. So, I mean, pick your poison, right? Just beat Realm of Legends today with no revives. Hey, Sean, congrats. Messiah sent over to saying, hey, BG, blank, 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 blank. I'm Batman. Hashtag Messiah for mod. What? Oh, man. Messiah, thank you for the 2. Congrats on taking on the mantle. Becoming Batman. In the upcoming new Batman series. BG, does McFabio tell you Elektra, who took down a lot? So it's bad. Why did you rank her? Elektra's not a very strong champion, but just because a champion isn't strong doesn't mean they don't have their use. So you can play this game and you can beat nearly any piece of content, especially the earlier content in the game, with pretty much any champion. You know, there are some things that require counters, and Elektra helped me to get through some of those things that I needed counters, like Electro or some other matchups. But that doesn't make her a good champ. Usable, but they're all usable. KT made a really valid point on how if a champion is released and is crazy overpowered, it gives whales an advantage when they get those champs before they are tuned down. Can use them in Alliance War. Yeah, I mean, even if they don't have, even if they're not like super overpowered at the launch, I mean, you have a what's it called? You have, I mean, anyone has an advantage. For getting champs early. Just because like people don't know how to deal with these champs yet, right? People haven't figured out the best counters yet. Didn't CCP say Proximo is better than Corvus? Sips T. I don't know if the CCP compared Proxima to Corvus. I think that was the community's perception after people made a bunch of videos hyping up Proxima. So you're not totally wrong, but at the same time, I don't think you're totally right. We didn't test Corvus, I don't think. Back then, the CCP didn't get every champ to test. And Proxima, we got a day before the embargo time was up, if I remember correctly. So people tested like whatever they could and got out a video immediately. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, that was easily the biggest what do you even call that? Probably the biggest miss from like early access kind of perceptions, that we all thought the champ was going to be insane. I mean, think about it. When the champ came out at the time, there weren't any champs that could deal damage like that. Like, not even close. Like I said, Corvus, we didn't have access to. Wait, which champ came out first anyway? Let's see. Release. It was Proxima. So Proxima came out 412. And then Corvus came out 426. So I can't remember if the CCP people got Corvus or not. At the time when Corvus was released, this was when I was doing the first Seattle meetup. So either way, even if the CCP people got Corvus, I didn't play Corvus until like long after. Bushido Browns, yeah, and over a pound, saying, I've been seeing a lot of misinformation about balloons bursting. Personally, I feel it's all propaganda. Okay, Bushido Brown. That's nice. Take a lap, dude. Boo. Boo. Zisky, 7/8, saying, send money for your taco fund. Oh, man. Well, Zisky, thank you, dude. Appreciate the taco funds. Thanks, man. One day for a review? That's insane. Yeah. The system, it kind of sucked back. I mean, at the end of the day, it was still our fault for hyping up Proxima. But it's not like we were doing it intentionally to sell crystals or something like that. We don't get a cut of the crystal sales. You know what I mean? God, that would be so nice if we did. Can you imagine? I'd just be sitting on a pile of cash. But anyway, you know, we don't get anything out of hyping up a champ. The hype was genuine, man. In the brief testing that we did, when you're seeing a special 3 or like a special 2 from a 4-star, keep in mind, we only got 4 stars for testing back then as well. When you saw a 4-star gain full charges and then finish off Winter Soldier with a single special 2, like, dude, there's a reason why we were so hype about it. We thought this champ was really gonna be the most ridiculous thing ever. And then yeah, you play the champ for a little more than a few fights, and you realize, like, oh, it's hard as hell to get these charges in real situations. To be fair, Proxima, not that bad of a champion. She had her uses, but yeah, of course, we blew the hype way out of proportion. But since then, I don't feel like there's ever been a situation like that again. I can't think of another champion where that's happened. There's been other champions where there was like limited testing, but never hyped up like that. Unless you guys could think of one, but I personally can't. Messiahs, I know if I'm saying Prox is better, IMO. Let's discuss. You got a lot of Corvus fans that would maybe disagree, Messiah. Oh, man. But I mean, I do, like I said before, I do think that Proxima, she had her uses. Even in like Alliance War, she wasn't used regularly the way that Corvus was, and the way that people had to plan their defenses around Corvus's existence. Definitely not on the level of Corvus. But you know, B Mana used to bring Proxima to war all the time. DT Melodic Metal. If you guys remember, his channel had lots of Proxima content. That was kind of his go-to champ. Champ had its uses. Just nowhere near as good as we originally thought. People did not realize Nick Fury was awesome for a long time. Really? I was thinking about Nick Fury today, and I feel like my original assessment of the champ still holds up. Where, I don't know, he's powerful, but I still don't really like playing him. And I got him mostly for synergies, and that remains to be true. He's definitely more than just a synergy champion, but that's what I use him for. He got nerfed, man. I still remember that too. They sent me to the bench, guys. They sent me drinking on a bench out in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. Wasted all those units grinding for him. Anyway, Ziski sending over another 7 saying to help cover taco inflation costs. Oh man, how expensive are tacos these days, dude? I feel like you covered it with the 8. But Ziski, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Didn't Doom fly under the radar for a little bit? I remember someone saying that. For like an hour. For like a couple of hours or something. Same thing with Claire, I think. I think Claire was kind of deemed as a little bit underwhelming, but usually it's just people learning the champion and maybe not being immediately impressed by what they have available until you spend a little bit more time with their kids. Champs are complicated, man. So I mean, it's fun. Like these champions, we learn them so well that it sometimes doesn't feel like they're all that complicated. But I mean, how many? Like, what's the average word count in a champion's description? I actually don't know, man. I mean, I wonder if there's a way to figure that out without like sitting there and counting. Like maybe using Aunt May. I don't know if there's I mean, there's got to be some way that we can figure out how, but maybe not, because you'd have to take out like all of this stuff on the page, right? Is there a way that we can like? Can we not even? Oh, you can't even highlight these words on Aunt May, huh? I never even realized. I guess I never tried before. I was gonna say if we can like copy and paste this stuff in a word editor, at least that would be maybe not super automatic way of doing it, but better than sitting there manually counting. I like how I picked on the champion with like the least amount of words too. Like this champ's super basic, but then you go to a champion like this was always the one that started it off for me, Taskmaster, when I first read this guy's kit. But this is like average now. This is very average. But first reading his kit, it was like, oh my god, dude, what happened? You know? Whereas all the kits leading up to Taskmaster, occasionally they had like an extra little blurb in there, but now it's like, good lord. And then the awaken ability, even more than that. Like, man, it's a lot when there's over 200 of those in the game. Anyway, Messiah sent over 20 saying, my streak shall live. Oh, man, dude. Ziski's giving you a run for it, huh? Hashtag Messiah for mod. Pixie is Robin. What happened to Clarissa? How did she turn into Robin? Batman and Robin. Okay, I got you now. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It took me a minute. I'm a little slow. But dude, Messiah. Oh man, thank you again. Wrap it up, Ball. You have to go to dinner? Holy crap, it is pretty late, huh? They made a video showing Doom was as bad as Diablo when Doom first came out, if I remember correctly. Did he? Doesn't sound like Dave, but I mean, maybe. I don't remember. Here's what I remember when Doom first released. I remember Cade doing some initial testing with the champ. So it was a little bit different with Doom. Doom, people did have access to in the CCP, but there was no embargo time. So normally what happens is, Kabam, you know, they set an embargo date maybe like a week out after we get the champ or something. That way people have time to play with the champ and learn the champ and then give like an informed opinion and review of the champ. But with Doom, I remember there was no embargo time. So what happened is people were given Doom and then it was like off to the races, whoever can fire up a stream first or something like that, you know? And it's Doom, so you know, it's pretty hype. So the initial reactions, like that was just it. It was people's initial reactions. And I remember Cade firing up a stream and not being so impressed with the kit at first, but then of course like that quickly changed. I think he might have had Cam on call. Did he have Cam on call? Or maybe Cam at his own stream at that point? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh, I'm not even doing another round because yeah, it is getting late. We are going to be wrapping up the stream here. Dang, dude, I'm so close to the next milestone. I'm going to have to scoop that up after the stream is over. Yeah, it's like this round and one more. I'll do that after the stream is over. But, yeah, man. It takes a little while to learn these champs. Anyway, dude, what has got Zisky and Messiah both sending over more? Zisky sending over 20 saying, whoa. Tacos over Messiah? Whoa. That's a statement right there, man. It's also not really fair because tacos are better than anyone. They're tacos, dude. Tacos are some of the greatest things in the entire existence of the world. But Zisky, dude, another 20. Thank you, man. Messiah firing back though with 10. Oh man, dude, we might have to do another double D tonight. But Messiah sending over 10 saying, haha, tacos. Oh man. Units? No, that's not units, damn it. Beans? Okay, this is true. Beans over tacos. The thing is, you can put beans in tacos and then everybody wins. So. Mans has like 35k crystals. Bahaha, Jesus. I do have a few crystals maybe lying around on reserve. I'm glad you noticed, Narwhals. Oh, man. I concede. Okay, Zisky, it was a hard-fought battle. It's difficult to take down Messiah. He's on a streak, man. But dude, Zisky, thank you very much. Messiah, of course, thank you very much. And as a matter of fact, before I go, shout out to Messiah for being tonight's biggest D. Also, where's the chat? Did it break again? It was here when I first changed the screen from... You gotta be kidding me. Just in that instance, it broke in a matter of a minute or something? What the hell, man? YouTube, come on. Anyway. Ah, my eyes, it burns. You know what, Clarissa? Maybe you're looking in a mirror, huh? You ever think of that? Mr. BG, haven't seen you since I stopped playing MCOC. Happy New Year. Hey, Sturgis, Happy New Year to you too. Day 6, let's go. Are we already on day 6? Dang, dude. Messiah, man. The generosity. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously. Okay. On that note, though, guys, I am going to head on out of here. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks. Thank you for all the generous support, and I will see you all tomorrow then. Night, everyone. Night, everyone, and good journey from Dragon Dagger. Good night.